Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AJ's Wrestling Review. I am AJ, here to do some not reviewing. I'm actually going to be showing you my collection of Andre the Giant figures. Now, there isn't that many. In fact, there's only really 4. And 2 of them, though, are a bit of a 2-in-1 figure. So I guess that makes it 6, right? Anyway, without further ado, let's get stuck into looking at the collection, shall we? So to start things off, we'll be taking a look at Andre the Giant from Elite Series 29. Now, this figure features Andre the Giant in his signature black one-strap wrestling tights. And I really do like this figure. I think it's awesome, and it's also one of the very few figures here which I'll be featuring today that's part of a 2-in-1. And how is it a 2-in-1? Because this wrestling tights that he's wearing is actually removable. So you get a whole different look once you take this off, and then also pop this little afro on. So I'm going to do that off camera now and show you what he looks like. And here we go. So there he is with that afro. He's just barely in the frame all together. But there you go, there you see it. Now you have Andre the Giant with blue ring tights or wrestling trunks. Yeah. The afro as well, just taking a bit more of a closer look, how it comes off and on, just simple. Pops off like that, bam. Clips on like so. Easy to take off, not too easy to pop on. There we go. You gotta kind of light it up. It's a bit of a snug fit. So yeah, there we go. Andre from Elite Series 29. Moving on. Next up, it is the Amazon.com exclusive Andre the Giant. And he's pretty much rocking the exact same... Oh, we gotta get him steady here. Come on, Andre. Oh, this one's gonna be a bit of a challenging one to stand up. Alright, he seems right there. Will he be okay on the spinning rotation display? Yes, he is. Okay, we got it all figured out. Whew. So yeah, this Andre the Giant figure, very incredibly similar to the last figure which you just saw. He has the blue wrestling trunks, and then instead of black boots, he's got red boots. And Andre the Giant, not known for getting really any accessories with his figures, but I guess you could call this one of them, which is this brown jacket. The afro on this Andre is a bit smaller as opposed to the one you just saw, but either way I think they both look great. This one obviously looks a bit more better because the red boots do make the figure pop, and then also the jacket. Nice little touch. Good job, Mattel. And here we go, moving on to Andre the Giant from the Heenan Family Elite 4-pack, which also came with Bobby the Brain Heenan, Big John Studd, and Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. So Andre, as part of this pack, not really a crazy standout Andre figure, but the one thing I do like about this figure as opposed to any of the others is this Andre the Giant actually features pork chop sideburns, as you can see right there, and I think that's pretty neat. So there you go. And he's rocking the blue one strap wrestling tights. It's a good look. It's not bad. One thing I will point out though is he has brown eyebrows and then black hair. Now I know Andre the Giant, his eyebrows weren't too prominent, so I guess maybe by going brown, Mattel thought that's how they would get the figure to not make it look like his eyebrows were as bushy as maybe his hair was, but anyway, I just thought it's something I should point out. Interesting. And on to our final figure. Wait a minute, this isn't Andre the Giant. This is the Giant Machine, which, you know, had Andre the Giant underneath the mask, from Elite Series 60. So this is a 2-in-1 figure as well too. As you can probably tell, the tights are a cloth material which can be taken down. His head can be popped off with this head here. So let's get a look at what the other Andre looks like right now. here we go. Now you got Andre the Giant in yellow tights. I really do like this figure, and this figure is actually fetching a bit in price nowadays. It has definitely gone up in value. It is quite hard to come by, but I was lucky enough to purchase him from retail. This figure also too, I guess you could say, was the very first 2-in-1 figure, because, you know, you're getting two different characters in one. Whereas with the very first figure that I'd shown, it's just two different versions of Andre. So this is the real 2-in-1 figure that Mattel first put out in their WWE Elite line. Pretty neat, huh? Well, anyway, that is absolutely all of the figures. Now, there isn't that many of them to review, but, well, not review, but to, you know, put in a top 5, so to speak. I mean, there's only really, like I said, 4 in total, 6 if you want to count, you know, every single different look with the 2-in-1 figures. But nonetheless, we're gonna do a top 3. So let's get down to business with that, shall we? Okay, top 3 time. Starting off, going 3 to 1. At number 3, it is the Amazon exclusive Andre the Giant. Now this figure is quite hard to stand, so there we go. I think it should be right there. Actually, before we get too comfortable, one thing I want to point out that I like about this figure, of course it's the one that has the most color to it, but you see red boots, black bottoms, nice touch there, and he has this kind of, I've been calling it a jacket, but I guess it's more of a vest, and it's meant to like replicate like tassels and, you know, that leathery look. But either way, I think it's nice. I like the smiley head scan. That's a nice change of pace too. So there we go. Amazon exclusive Andre at number 3. At number 2, it is Giant Machine. So we'll just pop him right there. I like this figure because, of course, it's very different. The origins of Giant Machine, of course, it's Andre the Giant under a mask, under the moniker Giant Machine. And he was part of a crew managed by Captain Lou Albano. And also with him, you had Hulk Machine, Piper Machine. You could probably guess who those guys were. And then also Animal Machine, I believe, which was George the Animal Steel. So I believe, you know, this is really nice that we get something representing Andre in a very different look. I like it. And then at number 1, this should be absolutely no secret whatsoever, but it is the most iconic look for Andre the Giant. It is the Elite 29 Andre the Giant with that signature black one shoulder strap wrestling tights. I absolutely love this figure. A lot of people may compare this to the Legends figure of his, which sadly I don't have. But from what I can tell, the main difference with this figure as opposed to that one is this one, he's clean shaven, whereas that one, he has a bit of 5 o'clock stubble going on. So I much prefer this look right here because this is, I mean, you know, oh, we got Giant Machine falling down. This is Andre the Giant, like no doubt about it. He's only had so few looks, but this right here, this is the one that stands out without a doubt. And yeah, I absolutely love it. So there we go. 3, 2, and number 1. There we go, guys. A very short collection video today, but hey, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed watching, then you know what to do. Hit that like button, show your appreciation. I have noticed there have been some people commenting, but not necessarily liking the video. I know it might be a bit much to ask to do both, but hey, if you could like and comment, I would appreciate it. So, from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you very much for watching, and you have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.